I am sure sports. You know me there, from coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get your sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that me not doubt. Come get your sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that me not say it. Know who score, that me not say it. Never know the game play, that me not say it. If me never seen a game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over here so. For the day done, you a go love over here so.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crapper players. We are good enough. Remember to like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Trick Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Made up of 18 Jamaican herbs and spices, add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
You better prepare yourself for the big time so you can tell the kids about it. Yo, this is Delirance. I remember Green and Yellow Organization presents the annual Ali Cup Junior Football Tournament. It's an invitational thing, so you know it loud. August 10, 11, and 12. You see, August 10, oversteps. August 11, Jamaica College. And August 12, Excelsior Ground. So that when you're loud, it's proud, because we're going to bust the crowd and the cloud. Never shout out to Sambo, shout out to Chris Bailey, shout out to Scholar. Remember, the sponsors are there. Babsy Grange, True Juice, Western Sports, Sportsmax, and Sam Isaacs and Son. Delly Rankin say that when a big Ali Cup Junior Invitational Football Tournament. August 10, 11, and 12. Be there.
All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to I Am Sure Sports. I am Manning's man. Yes, a wonderful day of sporting activities is ahead of us, and a big one has just passed. First and foremost, we must pause just for a few minutes to give thanks for the gift of life. We are alive. We are well. Yeah, we are here today with breath in our lungs, and we are forever grateful. And so we continue to look to the hills, from whence cometh our help. Our help comes from the Most High God, the one who has made the heavens and the earth. He is the one who keeps us. He is the good shepherd. He leads us in paths of righteousness. Yeah, and he declares as a shepherd that though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we fear no evil, for he is with us. His rod and his staff, they comfort us. How are you doing? Do not call in until the first 30 seconds are up. Yep, you understand me? Yep, so, yeah. What do you do? what do, right? Big up to all of you who are here. Cataracta, see you. Gunner's boss, the man who didn't remember that Jamaica celebrates a holiday on the 6th of August. All right. Planeta 41. Triple E, not triple A. You understand me? Mr. United. Listen, I have some Manchester United fans who have said to me, once we start the EPL show, they want to come on because they are convinced that this season, Manchester United, listen, Manchester, U-N-I-T-E-D, not Manchester, C-I-T-Y, Manchester United will win the Premier League. And they have promised me that they want to come onto this channel and make that declaration publicly. So we will see. Big up Drew, aka Drew Fortis in the building. Up and running. Brian Myton, the man out there at Malines United. People, Malines are looking for C license coaches. This is your opportunity. Every day you get up and talk about no job, no there, and man want job and no money there. Some Malines have job here, but no, I know that you don't want. You don't want someone who coaching at Jamaica. You don't want. You don't want get some star players to go on team. So they can. You don't want start from foundation. You don't want start from roof. Go and get the job and build up your resume. I don't want to get angry, but it's truth, man. A lot of these coaches in Jamaica star. They don't want to start from the foundation. And Mount Pleasant, they want coach, and Portmore United head coaching job they want. And Harborview head coaching job they want. Go and start assisting a coach and build up your resume, bro, sis. And then you can then command and demand a certain level of salary. All right? Here are going on out. The next thing is that some of you players, you are in your community and the man them said them going to start a team to play D1 and you start telling them, yo, a money man want, you know. You understand me? Come on, a big baller, you know. You can't give me a 30 grand. You can't give me a 40 grand. You can't give me a 50 grand. All right? Premier League teams are having recruitment and they are paying. Go on, go make one. If you so good, go on, go make one. If you are that good, people, seriously, young footballers, as soon as they say, yo, you know, come and play, yo, how much money you are paid? Go and go play Premier League. Go and go make a Premier League side. Because if you're not good enough to make one of these JPL teams, you should not be getting any money to play. You're not good. You're not ready. You're not ready yet. Go and go build up your resume. You understand me? Build up your resume. Put in the work. And build up your resume. Then you can command high salaries. Some of you want to pay first before you start play good. When you need to play good, then you start get pay good. All right. Think I never ready for no. When you think me it done, me just a forward. All right. Everybody asking who is the coach out at Arnett Gardens. I have heard through the grapevine that the coach out there could be the one named after a hurricane. Not hurricane, but he is named after a hurricane that hit Jamaica. All right? It's not 30 seconds, management. Algorithm starts non-checking after 2 minutes, sir. It's not 30 seconds. I don't understand that Gunner's boss. So listen, bam. So yeah. So right now, people, you know what to do. Hit the like button, share the content, and subscribe. Look, I don't ask you to do something that I'm not going to do, right? I am bound to do this. So watch me, bam. It's very simple, you know. You click on your phone, you just X, you go and like the video. Then you share the video. Very, very easy, right? 1, you just share it to 5 person. 2, 3, there you go. And say, listen, check in, check this, watch it. All right? Yeah, man. Just do that right now and share the video with someone so somebody else can watch I Am Sure Sports. Is it? All right. So, yeah, so let's get into the meat of the matter. All right, let's get into the meat of the matter. All right, so who is the number 7? The number 17 is Kyle Miles, the champion player. Very, very good player. I think he captains the team as well. So yeah, that's him. Very, very, very good player. Yeah. Big up AM Henry. Blessing. Listen, Katie, you know who I'm talking about. Katie, where are you? Listen, I think when the ladies are, I like when the ladies are on the program now because they help to keep things in check, right? So please, all the ladies, yeah, come on, man. Come on, ladies. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can't leave AM Henry out here all by herself. Where are the other ladies? Where is Sure Improvement? Sure Improvement is very scarce, you know. She has turned Miss Hard to get. I don't know. BB Cross is the same thing. Claudia, Claudine, you know. Yep. Siobhan Peart, bless up yourself. Listen, so let's talk under 15. People, these kids they played 2 days in a row and they have a next game today. Of course, the conditioning is going to be an issue. To play 2 back-to-back 60 minutes is a lot of work on your legs for these guys. So we have to bear that in mind. And it is only 18 players. And you know, all 18 players will not be at the same level. So when you start making changes, the quality of play is going to go down, obviously, because the players are tired. So all the teams are going through the same thing. We have to bear that in mind. But personally, I think this team has performed well. I mean, they have the last game today against Mexico. Mexico have +8 in terms of goal. We have +5. So we just need to beat Mexico. I think we can beat Mexico. I watched the Mexico game against El Salvador, and I also saw the game that they played against Saudi Arabia. And I think we can beat this Mexican team. Of course, it has a lot to do with the recovery process. Were the players able to recover enough for a 4 p.m. game today again? And if that has been done, I also think the quality of the surface is not ideal. San Cristobal, I think it is in. And that is, for me, why? Because I believe our national stadium is better than that surface. I believe so. And I believe that if we take proper care of Catherine Hall down in Montego Bay, we can host these tournaments because it's two surfaces they're using. 2 surfaces they're using for the competition, right? So I believe that we have, honestly, I really believe that we can find 2 good surfaces in Jamaica to host a tournament like this. So I want to put it out there to Mr. Ricketts and the rest of the JFF to look at hosting one of these tournaments. It will do well for the team, for the country. Right? It will do well for the country. Host the girls one, the under 15 or under 14 girls, especially on the back of us having, you know, success on the female side. But I think this under 15 team, they have done well. Good group of players that we have. And like I said, at this early age, though, we have to be very careful that we don't say this should be the group because players improve. And so we have to bear that in mind. Yeah, I think the number 4, Kai McLean, is also good. It's also good to see some former players' son playing for this team as well. Like Donald Stewart has a son who is at Ballers. I think he's also at JC. His name is also Donald Stewart. You know, Donald Stewart is Foley. You understand me? So Foley's son is on the team. He didn't feature in that second game, but his son is there. Fabian Taylor's son. Fabian Taylor, you know, played for the national team, played for Harborview. His son, Giovanni Taylor, is the number 9 that plays on the team. You know, it's good to see Cadriano Marsh, who is the number 11, the one with the color there. He's one of those players that were picked up out of the under 15 camp that was done out there in Port St. Lucie. And Kai McLean He's also at Inter Miami. He didn't do the camp, but you know, because he wasn't released, but he was there. So it's a good group of players out there. You understand me? And good to see that they are competing, they are playing well, they are making effort to pass the ball around. Some person are asking about the number 15, Deshaun Byfield. I think he's also Kingston Football Academy, which is Eric Redemaker out there as well. And there's a couple of players from Mount Pleasant there. I think there's a Phoenix player, you know. One of these guys, Zinedine McLean, the number 5, the defender. I think he is a Phoenix Academy player as well. So it's also good to see that you have the academy. A lot of the players that are here, in fact, almost all the players on the team, almost all of them are part of an academy system. So what this is indicating that the academy system is something that we need to structure properly, because it seems to be producing better quality at the youth level. So I think the federation and the academies need to come together and put a licensing process in place, structures and system in place, because now you're having teams where though the kids go to high schools, they are not, you know, you don't see their high school names. You see the academies that they are connected to. And I think this is part of the pathway going forward. You understand me? Part of the way that we need to go forward, as a football in nation. But kudos to the team, the coach there, as well. I think Vassal Reynolds is there with them, and the head coach is Peart. They're doing their thing. I mean, when they get the result, you have to commend them, because when the team don't do well, we beat the coaches, right? So if the team is winning, you have to big up them on them. You understand me? I have my own opinion in terms of how I think the team was selected. I still have some question mark about the selections, but once they are winning, what can you say? What can you say? What can you say? Yeah, so I don't know if you have been watching the tournament. It's very easy to watch. Very easy to watch. All you have to do, very, 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 very easy. All right? Very easy. Just in your Google, go on Google or whatever, Safari, whatever you use, and type in CONCACAF Go. All right, and put it in the comment section. And you see the link. You don't need no VPN, nothing at all. It's not on YouTube. It is on CONCACAF Go, right? Let me put it up so you can see it. There you go. If you type in that, you'll see several games going on, and you can select the one that you want to watch. Right? Yeah. You. Yeah. All right. So that's it. That's how you watch the game. Dre, anyway, the Sports Center scored a goal at the game yesterday. Yeah. Some good goals, man. I think that goal scored by the player on the left side, good pass and thing. Some good young talent, and we want to see that. Brian says Fabian Taylor's son, a goal machine, you know, like father, like son. Yeah, I think he missed some opportunities yesterday. Boy, they missed a whole lot of chance, especially that the number 10 that came on. He missed some chances. Jamari Nolan, I think his name is. He missed some of the opportunities that he had. But all in all, good going by the under 15 team. All right. You know, a couple of times the federation did not send them, so it was good to see them at the tournament. In addition to Catherine Hall, Kansas, Sligoville, the Sligoville Stadium be looked at for improvement. I think the Sligoville Stadium would have to be something local. In other words, it has to be for the Sligoville community. It's kind of strange that a stadium was built there because there is no team in Tier 2 or in close proximity. What I would suggest is that could be something that GC Foster is given, or you know what, I don't know, to have a campsite there. But the JFF can probably seek ownership of it if they can get it through some sort of program, and they can build some dormitories up there and, you know, have it as a base for junior camps. But in terms of using it for official games, I don't see that happening. Because if the JFF has that, you know, I mean, they have the Captain Horaceburg Center of Excellence, which is, you know, AstroTurf. So you need grass surface. So maybe they can do that and see if they can even have a next field somewhere in the area. I don't know if that is possible. But that could be something they look at. I think the state would have to hand it over to them. But yeah, I don't see that as a venue where matches are going to be played and people go and watch matches. I think Catherine Hall is one of those places that can be looked at, and the National Stadium. Outside of that, Arnett Gardens has a good surface, but I think the infrastructure need a little bit more improvement. Oh, that Coach Menze. You understand me? Style and your flavor have the city lock. Tell them, Coach me, they come out with a bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. Yeah, you know. Coach means the people, them a question your absence, you know. You understand me? I don't know. U17, the U17 girls first round will be hosted in Jamaica at Sabina. Yeah. Nice. Thanks for that. Danica Knight. Yeah, so but good going by the under 15 boys, so that means they have gone through to the next round of the competition, which is good news for Jamaica's football, because we have been having the Gold Cup team, the women's team, and now the men's team. So that is good, right? The game today is at 4 p.m. Boss Thomas. 4 p.m. Arsenal loan speed for EPL title. Planet of Hot One, bless up, yeah. I think they signed David Raya from Brentford today. I think that signing was complete, so that is good. You understand me? Yeah, the girls. Let's get to. I think one of the big things is the success of our Reggae Girlz. First, I want to say hearty congratulations to our senior female team on the accomplishment. And I don't believe this loss to Colombia has taken anything away from the historic achievement. Anything else we got after this would have been icing on the cake, would have been the bonus, would have been brought up. You understand me? What they did was good enough for them to still be celebrated and honored. All right, so I want to put my hands together to every person, but first and foremost, the 23 players, the coaching staff, you know, Sidela Marley, all right, the Reggae Girlz Foundation, all the fans, and of course, the Jamaica Football Federation and the government of Jamaica. You understand me? Because even if you give 5% or 1%, you're still involved. People, you understand me? Yeah. Jason, you and I need to talk, you know, Jason. And by this week we should have, you know, we're trying to get we have one of the girls, we're hoping to have one of them on Thursday, just to share the experience, right? We're going to try and set it up and see if that can happen so we can celebrate them. I think we need to make an effort to really celebrate our girls, because this is significant. And people, all right, me don't want no man come call today and I talk about, boy, man, the coach of this, and the coach, listen, just sometimes, what I say, hindsight is 2020. I said, go. So we must be very careful. Like, nobody come cuss out the coach and that. I personally don't agree with some of the decisions, and I think you understand me that I would not have started that team. I would not have made the changes the way they were done. But at the end of the day, big up to London also. You understand me? Big up to the man because him get something done. All right? Significant. So we don't want to spoil a good thing. You understand me, people? So while we can analyze the game, me don't want a man come talk about Bunny Sean or show up. Nonsense. Nonsense. Being double team and triple team, she still created like small opportunities, though much wasn't created. Though Colombia could have scored, I think we got at least one opportunity by Jody Brown that Jody Brown did not have the best. I think this is the worst tournament I've seen her in. All right, but Brain Drain is a Calabar man, so he marked very, very hard. So don't be much right. Big up Brain Drain. Didn't see you yesterday. You didn't. Brain Drain was not here before the game to speak about it. Now that it's after the game, he's here to talk. But nonetheless, he says I disagree. All right. We are very harsh on our team, but for the most part, most of them have been relatively successful. Made it to the knockout of almost all. Yeah, because even listen, the team in the Gold Cup, the Jamaican team in the Gold Cup, who did we lose to? The eventual champions, don't it? In the eventual champions, we lost to. So kudos to them. Mexico, we lost to. Colombia, very good team, played very well. Think could say that we're out coached because in the second half, I think they switch how they were playing. They started coming down one side, playing diagonal because our defense was very narrow. So that is why Blackwood, who has been having a very good tournament as well. I think if she had not tried to win the ball, but allow the defender to get it and position herself better defensively, and giving the player the outside, it would have been better. She tried to get the ball, it went over her head, left the player sort of open, and we conceded. And that was right when Jody Brown get that ball on the 1 yard line and she headed it on the post, on the post. You understand me? Yeah, so people, not Jason Guna, I don't say Jason Guna today. Jason and I, we're going to set up a fantasy Premier League for I Am Sure Sports. So if you want to be a part of that, you understand me? Maybe we're going to give out some prize, but it's the I Am Sure Sports Fantasy Premier League. You understand me? See who's going to get the most points. All right, we're going to do that starting our Premier League start Friday, don't it? Starting on Friday. All right, so you will have an opportunity to be a part of that. But we're going to go back to what happened with the girl. We should thank the good Lord. We don't have to hear all the madness ever again. All right, Virgin. Yeah, man. Michael Sadler say, congratulations. All right. Celebrate what? Agree, Mannings, man. There should be a parade for the girls on their arrival. I'm wondering though, Siobhan, how many of them will be coming back to Jamaica? That is always the problem. Like how many of them will be coming back to Jamaica? Yeah, it is always a problem when you have these national teams. Like, who comes back to Jamaica and what you can, yeah. Yeah. I hear Dre. Dre said that the Jamaica game starting. I don't see Dre. You're sure that the Jamaica game starting in 5 minutes, Dre? I see the Guatemala versus Dominica Republic and El Salvador versus Saudi Arabia. You sure that right, Dre? All right, he did something that has never been done before. Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah. Oh, brain drain. Coach attacking game was left back on the beach trip. But you know that the coach actually did insert a more offensive minded player in through the Carter. So he did make adjustment. He did make adjustment. It just never worked. Um Bonisha will be remembered for the oral Tracy comment. What was that? How comes I don't hear these things? Where am I living? Oh my God, I need to come from under the rock. What was that comment? I don't know. I don't hear that comment. What is that comment? Yeah. Yeah, you see that because it's right after we had that opportunity, Jason, that they actually caught us on the counter, Because I think that came from the corner kick. I think so, or a free kick that we had, but it's very, very unfortunate. But I don't know, because female football, the dynamics, the ball is sort of different in terms of weight and stuff. But I think like Jody Brown will have to be physically stronger in the position that she plays in the modern game. I find it that she, at this stage, because she's still developing, she's bumped. Same thing with Trudy Carter. They get bumped a little bit. So if they can, I don't know if ladies put on what sort of mass, because ladies and weight is a little different from how men view it. I'm very conscious of what I say, but I think she's going to have to get physically stronger, which may mean putting on some pounds. Because I think once she gets nudged, she loses her balance easily. And I think that affects her when she plays against the bigger and stronger teams, the USA, and like you just saw, the Panama, when she plays against the bigger, stronger teams, who are fast as her and physical, I think she struggles. She can't be the size of a Bonisher, but certainly she can put on some strength. But she's young. She'll probably be there with Cameron Simmons and Washington, a lot of these Jody, Khadija Shaw, a lot of these Leah Brooks, the young goalkeeper, Peyton McNamara, a lot of this team can represent at the next World Cup. They are young, they will still be in their 20s. So probably just like the Colombian team. Yeah, I didn't like the change at halftime. If I were the coach, I am not. I think at halftime I would have removed. In fact, personally, let me tell you what I would have done, and I said it once I started watching the game. I would have started Tiffany Cameron. I would not play Jody Brown and Trudy Carter in a game like this. All right, so fine. If we get it wrong, then at halftime, I would bring on Tiffany Cameron. I would have removed Jody Brown. So after the break, so halftime, I do that. The next break, I would have taken off Jody Brown and brought on either Kayla McCoy or Simmons to be beside, because listen, Bonisher was winning most of the balls that came into her, but the closest person to her was Drew, who was deeper line trying to build the play. Because again, I think because of the lacking strength of Jody Brown, she always ends up going out on the flank and not close enough to Shaw. So if Kayla McCoy or Cameron Simmons were closer to her, I think would have had, I don't know, but you don't know if there were injuries or anything going on. Yeah. But Bridget says, I am just happy management will never see a person who scored 0 goals in 2 tournaments is on the same level as. Who is on the same level? No, man. Listen, we can talk about earnings, but people, what Ilian, Sharika, Usain Bolt have in track and field, it's going to take winning a World Cup or going to the World Cup finals to catch them up there. People, Usain Bolt is the world record holder in 200 and 100 meter. It means that since the beginning of track and field to this point, no one else have run those times. You can't put nobody else up there. Not a Jamaican or nobody else in the world. Messi not do that yet. Ronaldo not do that yet. Messi win a World Cup. He probably earn more than Bolt and all of them things there. But what Bolt have a world record. Ilian, if it wasn't for a particular American athlete, Ilian would be. You understand me? So we have to cool and easy and put things in their proper place. And that is why management always says, do not match up female footballer with male footballers. Do not. Different kettle of swim around. I think Blackwood is awesome, but is an easy target for certain fans. Yeah. I don't think she's as bad as people make it out to be. Ketarak, you have a fantasy team? Yeah. We need people out at the airport to greet people when they come. All right. Nobody now come to know parade. Jamaica move on to athletics world champ. Ketarak, you see how you are though? You wanted people to do what you call it? Watch party, but you would not go out, go greet the football, the female footballers. Then Dre. Okay, I thought we play at 4. But Dre, what time now, Dre? Now 3 o'clock, Dre? 3:08. What wrong with Dre anyway? Dre anyway that the chemical the chemical them knock you hard, you know. Watch it, you know. In summary, all right. In summary, the greatest sporting achievement Jamaican is scoring 1 goal against a 60th ranked team. Yeah, let me just do this right now. Hold on, let me put this phone on. Yeah. Anyways, you can call in on the people and give me a thoughts. On the things so far. I am sure under the bed, not under the. Yeah. I think Jamaica turned the whole event. I think Jamaicans turned the whole event in a divisive spectacle. She's 21 and still in college. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. That stop wasting our time. That's what I'm saying. You understand me? Pimp the 478. Boy, coach means me, I tell you. Hey, yo, bro, Jamaica hot, you know. Me, I tell you, Jamaica, the heat up out here. I don't know. We must be going through a heat wave. You can't. All right. So here's what. Omar Fowling. All right. You see, don't take a game and create statistical stuff. What you mean? Our wingers are not good 1-to-1, 1v1 duels. These are the same wingers that defeated the team that qualified us to the World Cup. And we got a lot of goals from the wing play of the team. So there are other factors. So you can't say they are not good. They need to improve. That means you can't say they are not good. You can't say they are not good. Football is two ways. They won their duels defensively for the most part throughout the tournament. Leading up to the tournament in terms of the qualification, they were doing well and scoring goals as wingers, beating people one-on-one. You remember the games at Savannah Park, how Jody Brown deal with the opponents, man? Come on. So you have to look back. Go back to the last World Cup when Jody Brown was the best, one of the best junior player at the World Cup. How you can say they're not good one-on-one? No, don't do that, man. Come on, man. We have to put the football. Oh, man, me and your brother. Yeah, we have the same name, but we have to put the football in context. Yeah, you know, Cataract, you make a very good point. Normally you don't make a lot of good points in a Cataract. But you make... But this is a good point. Do you know that in the Gold Cup, we got a free kick that I think Leon Bailey took? The Mexican won the first header. It got to Javian Brown, who played it over to the back post. The Mexican won it again. The two Jamaican collided, and that's how the first goal, that's the build-up to the first goal. You know that it's a set play that we got countered on and conceded this goal. No, all right. Thought Shaw was winning the ball. She lost it right due to poor touch. So even Jody was in her shorts, waist, the ball still. I'm not understanding that, Budgie. I have to retype that. Hey, if Messi complete football, Usain Bolt complete football. In terms of sporting accomplishment, me personally, what Usain Bolt has done, I'm not talking about at global track and field. I don't think Messi has accomplished that for his country. If you put Messi club career in it, but when it comes down to what they have accomplished for their country in their individual sports as individuals, Usain Bolt is above them all. Now you can tell me that when you add what Messi did in club football all together with country, it far surpassed Usain Bolt. But when it comes on to Jamaica representation and Argentinian representation, Usain Bolt, Usain Saint Leo Bolt stands alone. People, it is called world record holder. Come on, man. Come on, man. Rough with Jamaica, Yeah. Yeah, I think, listen, Blackwood played well, you know, but that's how it is. Yeah, Matthews was also good, but I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't want to question the coach, you know. There you go. This is better. This is better now. No, here's where I agree with you, Omar. It's when it comes down to high quality, and I've noticed this in Trudy Carter and Jody Brown game. When it comes down to the high quality and physically strong players, I think they struggle. They have to improve. That you and I are in agreement with that. Sir Wallace, Senior Wallace says, Blackwood was good. Yes, she made an error that to the Colombian goal, but she had an excellent tournament. And I mean, she was defending the Colombian top player, one of the Colombian top players. So yeah. Hey, Bridget. Who stole the man money? Who stole? Yeah, Bridget, you're a trouble. Yeah. Nobody's thinking. Oh, we are not SSL, man. So I believe that more history is going to be made. Because I believe we're gonna keep this, a lot of these players, Page, Bailey, Gale, a lot of the players, you know, Van Zanten, some, all of these players can come back and play. Bridget, are you Jamaican? Are you Jamaican? All right, we have the one and only. Big
man, I agree with 100%.
Big 17. Go on, Big. No, you have to officially introduce yourself. So, people, this is Big 17 on the line. Welcome to the show, Big 17.
Man. Yeah, man. Congratulations, man. Where you just say a while ago, you seen the way ahead of Messi, way ahead of all of them. Only Pele would compare with him when it come on to country level. You're right about that.
Yeah, but then man. But if you add like their club career and thing, and but
man. Messi they're ahead of him. If you talk about club career, of course. But that's why Diego say no. Diego say two type of player have, you know, club player and international player. Him say you when you need player. That's why Brazilian do not say they cannot put Neymar amongst the great, because Neymar after win the World Cup before them put him with the greats. As much as him are the most my leading goal scorer in Brazil and them thing there. Them don't rank him up there with Ronaldo and Pele and those guys.
Yeah.
You understand? But a team play hard, right? But man, it's 2 World Cup, 2 goal. But I mean, it's not good enough. 2 World Cup, you know, we're going on, and it's 2 goals. Cup went to, and it's only 2 goals score. What you say about that?
I think we have to be more. Let me say it this way: we too have been placed in, for the 2 World Cups we have been in. We have been in tough groups as well.
Yes, but sometimes you have to take chance. Me not talk about the game. In this game, we don't take no chances. We don't take no chances in this game. We don't take no chances. Even when them score in the last 5 or 10 minutes, yes, them are come. But even when them score, we still, and I may say still. If you listen to the British commentator, they must saying, now is the time, Shaw, to step up. Let people see what she do, like what she do for Man City.
Yeah, but you can't. But when what happened is that what I'm saying,
Shaw not doing enough.
What I am saying though, what I am saying is this, right? Bonnie Shaw does that well for Manchester because she's getting the ball at Manchester. She's not getting the ball in goal scoring position enough because other factors.
She's playing too deep.
Well, it's not just that she's playing too deep, it's because of how the team is playing. So I when people are saying that she should step up and do like what she do at Manchester, we must also bear in mind that at Manchester she may have greater quality. Hey, Cataract, why you hold on a second, Cataract. Why you can't turn on your camera higher? Turn on the camera, man. This heap of me can't manage no. Me no want to see no O to this, sir. Me no want to see no O. Me no want to see no 0 to this, sir. Me want to see a face. Me want to see who me a talk to.
Where you want to see man face? We speak via a telephone conversation many times, via voice call, and discuss important matters. I can see my face. So what the problem?
For the show, instead of seeing 0, I would like to see a face. If you're in bed, I understand. I will call you back when you are awake.
It is an O. It's not a 0. Marins man, I am laying the defeat.
All right, camera, before you give that, sir, can you turn on your camera? Can you go and attire yourself for the show?
It's not a matter of whether attire yourself.
Set up your
nurses
laptop.
are here, and you may record. Yes. So yes.
You're with your healthcare.
Yes.
You're with your
Yes. So the young lady doesn't want to be on camera. But I want you listen. You doctor, Marins man.
Hold on. Are you having mental issues where you need a oh, you didn't say mental health nurse. You just say your nurses are there. Sorry.
Marins man, I am laying the defeat. More afternoon caller. I'm laying this defeat at the foot of Marins man. I asked him yesterday to run a prayer watch night for the girls, and he declined. And we are out.
No, he said he
declined. And we were out of the tournament by the 1 yard line and the paint on the post. So, Mannings, this is all on you, not about the coach static. But look here, I'll let the caller conclude because, I jumped in while someone was here. So I will listen to the caller and then I will get back to things.
Yeah, where is Soldier?
Yeah, man. So what I'm saying now, man, yeah, we can say this and that, but I don't see she make a good. I don't see she make a good control neither today.
No, man. What do you mean, man? Look how much time she control the ball on her chest and play it on and.
No, all right. You see that one, all right. You see that one where she control her chest and play the ball.
First.
What I'm saying to you.
No, hold on. No, Soldier. We're not going to do that. Let's go one at a time. The first thing you said is that you did not see her make one control. So you can
good control. Yeah.
If you are going to say she had a good control, then you have to change what you said.
All right, you know what I'm saying? All right, she have a good control, but the one where she controlling her chest. When Jody Brown was running and when she named Blackwood, a chip that over man instead of control with her back turn and make the no. And one of the time she holding on the ball too long because the girl on the right was clear the one that outside. She was supposed to pass that ball.
So there are different things. But what I'm saying to you is that the first statement you made was erroneous.
Don't go back and change and say, boy, all right.
So let's move on now. Let me give you other things that she did. Remember that she got a ball and she turned and they grabbed onto her shirt.
I remember that, man. I remember that one. Yeah. And it was a good forward because the writing the girl, though.
Okay.
So that's a good card.
All right. Remember, she also played a ball across the box that Jody Brown was running late. So it went out on the other side. It went on the other side and Jody Brown ran it down. Because if you watch the replay of that game, when she was going around the player, because she got the ball, she turned, she got around them, she played it across in the second half. Jody Brown didn't start her run, and by the time she started her run, it was too late.
So to me, I think me not blame the coach. Congratulations team, but to me, I think Trudy Carter if it start another game. That's my opinion. And away from that, I was praying for Shaw to score a goal because you know why? I know people. She's scoring so many goals left, right, and center, and she got to 2 World Cup now and do not score a goals. That's why I didn't want her to break her ducks. That's the reason I didn't want her to break her ducks. Because somebody hearing about Shaw and coming to see her on this level way. If you listen, if it was in England and listen to the people than ITV. It's just Bonisha. They say Bonisha need to step up. Bonisha need to take on to do something like what she do for her club, because they were talking about the girl James and the other girl them from other team who play for England. Those players come and step up the A game. They're scoring goals. So they were saying, they wasn't saying nothing about Jody Brown or whatever. You know, they were saying Shaw need to do something for our country now. People here, you do that. They said this is the time. She need to do to step up our game. This, if you was in England and hear the commentating them Mannings man, you'd say something different. You said something different, my brother. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but the company that were listening, they were saying the same thing. The point, though, all I'm saying is that at the end, I understand she's the big player, and while I think overall, her performances, to me, has been underwhelming. Nonetheless, the failure of the team to advance, it's not on her, because I don't believe throughout this tournament she was put in enough opportunities and she was put in the places to do what she would normally do at Manchester City. Because listen, remember one of the issues that we had with Messi over the years is that people talked about when Messi was failing, for example, by not winning the World Cup. And some of that had to do with the players that were around him. He got better players, and look what he did. In other words, sometimes the quality around you. And again, when you talk about Bonishaw's performance, you also have to look at like Jody Brown is from St. Anne, that I believe she was underwhelming in this particular tournament. And that would affect Bonishaw, because generally a lot of her goals come from our wing play.
All right. But I must say this still. When I say with Messi, that's why Diego Maradona did not tolerate Messi, you know. When Diego was coaching Argentina, said, remember Diego Maradona dropped Messi, you know, and said Messi is club footballer, you know. When Diego did have the team, remember that, you know. And Diego said, these man, you're supposed to can bring your country and your back when he's a great player. So you say you don't have to have good player around you, you just need one player and you're supposed to carry the team. That's why Diego did drop him off the Argentina team when Diego was the coach.
Hey, so tell me, which footballer, which team that won anything major was 1 versus 11? Tell me one. Not even the people talk like Diego Maradona team was a little flukes team that him have.
Portugal winning the Euros.
Diego carry Argentina team though, you know. And Diego carry Argentina team.
Soldier to argue. Portugal in the Euros.
Want to give you Portugal in the Euros? Ronaldo did not play in the final. Do you remember that?
Yes, but he carried the team all the way there.
Hold on. All right, you first say something there. Manage. All right. You know, say the one match where Jamaica win, Bonisha did not play.
So what? Every game.
Nothing. So I was just saying something. I was just complaining something clear.
The game that we won in the qualifiers.
No, man, he's talking about the second game in the group phase. No, man, but we don't need to tear down the player.
No, because that's something I want to have the because here's what I'm saying. When Bonishaw, if Bonishaw did not play in the World Cup qualifier, wouldn't that talk about no World Cup?
Of course.
So when you talk about her not scoring a goal in the World Cup, you must also consider the amount of goals that she scored in qualified.
Yeah. But that don't count when you're at World Cup, you know. That don't count at World Cup. That don't count at we want to do something. That don't count at World Cup, you know. We want a World Cup once she score. I was praying for she score a goal, you know. I was praying because you know why? I was praying because what she done, and I said, listen, as a player, with her caliber, she need a goal to score. Because second World Cup this come and she not score a goal. I want her to break her down. I was praying for she score a goal. Because when a man come and say, oh, come, the two players that score a goal, they might, if you ask person 5 years down the road about Jamaica when they go World Cup, who then going to talk about? the man who score. Walter Boyd was great and Walter Boyd never scored a goal. Who they talk about? Tapper. I'm wrong, all right.
No, we talk about Deon Burton scoring the goal to get us there. But right. I don't want to. Soji. You know, so I have a lot of respect for you, bad people, but I really don't want you. This is the time for us to.
Man said, tell him one player who carry and at him said Diego carries team 86.
In 1986, when Argentina won the World Cup, go back and check how well they defended.
Yeah, but Diego Maradona carried the attacking player. I remember him against England.
Do not give me listen. Do not break down games with. Do not break down a player by giving me a game. You said in the World Cup, in the tournament.
In the World Cup, in beat England, I'm alone beat England, you know.
What do you mean say I'm alone beat England?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I'm alone beat England, you know. I'm alone fight it England to beat England, you know. Take on the players, them,
listen, I think
but I need we're too far, man. We're going too far. But Marins, we can come back to the Women's World Cup.
Cataract. Now, listen, man. We can't manage this. Don't tell me. Listen, let me make my point. Don't do me that. We're gonna leave this and go on. We can't manage anything. Soldier, there's
when we come in, we want to know when the girls are coming back. When the girls are coming,
Soldier.
Okay.
Why wanna know on the program and me are talking and not just listen and wait? You soon get your chance to talk, man. Make me not do this, no man. My God, man. We don't need. So you want to talk, you talk. And we're going to listen. I saw we're going to run the program, you know. You talk. Uninterrupted. Go and make your point.
I'm not interrupted. No, you're going, man. You're going.
No. All right. Fine. You don't want Cataract. You make your point. Everyone silent.
No, man, I don't have. My point is that I would not like us to break down a player in the immediate aftermath. I didn't do it in the Gold Cup either. Because when the ladies attain more than anybody ever dreamt of. Right? And therefore you have to look at it within that context. I am very disappointed because I was dreaming and praying and hoping for the dream matchup with England. England did their part and we didn't do ours. No, I leave it. England did their part by getting past Nigeria, and we needed to have gotten past Colombia to set up the mouth-watering quarterfinals that the world was waiting for. It didn't happen. I am extremely disappointed, but I would not take the road of Soji to say, boy, Buddy Sean is scoring a 2 World Cup.
All right. Let me make my
look here. We came within a whisker, and literal whisker, and I think the players will have to look back and say to themselves, you know, Lady Blackwood would have to say to herself if she could take it back, she would have made a different decision defensively. Jody Brown on that. I'm still trying to understand how she missed.
Let me ask this question because
I would have Jody delete Dexter Bobby Reed number from our phone if them call and talk, because those are 2 1-line up to. I am going to reflect. I can't see how it miss. I can't see. But obviously this was. But Marines, the last point I'm going to make is this was really our year where we could have gone far, because many of the giant teams had been eliminated. And I believe that I don't know that we'll get another opportunity like this, similarly to the Gold Cup.
Yeah, but listen, people. All right. So let me just say this. All right, let's bring everything back, because I think because some of us don't follow female football consistently. When we say the giant teams, did you watch the last 2 games with England?
No, I'm talking about countries like United States, Germany.
This is what I just said. just listen to me now. If you have been watching the build-up to the World Cup, you'd realize that England have been playing even better football than America. Spain has been playing. Who won the Euros? For
the English press have been savage. They said England has been struggling, ordinary, looking ordinary.
Why? Just answer what I'm asking you. Please, no man. Look, we have a
What
discussion.
what you asking?
Who won the Euros? The women.
England.
Okay.
I don't know. England.
Okay. Who did they play the final?
Brethren, me tell you, I don't watch woman football to that. So that I don't watch woman football to that. We know the final, me see the score.
That is the point I'm making. The point I'm making that the idea that the Giants are out is not necessarily true because
I didn't say, no, man, I did not say all of the Giants are out. I never said all of them.
Okay. All right.
But several teams who would normally make it to the quarterfinal and semifinal stage are on their way home.
Okay. I'll accept that. All right. So let me say this.
Yeah.
If this premise is real, because people always say this when it comes down to football, that the player alone, him alone, all right? If that is true, here's my question to you and Soldier. At present, the best striker in the world, many will say, is Erling Haaland. Would we agree? Yes or no?
Go on, talk. You got in a man football. You got in a Premier League right now. Erling Haaland, in terms of international football, Erling Haaland is not the best international striker, but it is domestic league.
Who is the best striker in world football right
internationally? Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the best, So the best striker, Kylian Mbappe is really a winger. Really.
Oh God, I'm sorry, Jesus.
Come on, Ketera, man. Kylian Mbappe is really a winger, man.
Okay.
So fine. You believe that Kylian Mbappe is the best striker in the world. All right? Fine. I'm going to give you that.
In international football. You keep leaving out that part.
Okay. In international football, that's playing for your nation. Right? That's what you speak to. So here's my question. Seeing that you're not answering my question, I totally understand. So let me ask Solji. Solji, who is the best striker in world football right now?
As a striker in world football right now, as much as me not like him, Harry Kane.
You say Harry Kane. All right. So my question to you, if Harry Kane were to put England on his back, would England win the World Cup? Is there a guarantee that England would win the World Cup if Harry Kane put England on his back and he was the only man? Would England win the World Cup?
Harry Kane is not that type of player. So no. Not that type of player.
All right. The point I want to make.
No. Don't do that. Harry Kane has put England on his back.
Cataract, no disrespect, but I'm going to mute you because you're not answering my question. So do not intervene, sir. Because I ask you the question, you said Kylian Mbappe. So leave this alone. Respectfully. All right? We'll get some order to the program. You don't want to answer. You say Kylian Mbappe, you win. I'm saying that you are right, I'm wrong. Me and you gone past the discussion. Fine. All right, so Soldier. So let me ask you, right? So you said that Harry Kane is a different type of player. So let's come back to the original premise that Lionel Messi, Maradona by himself defeated England. I want to ask you, when John Barnes came onto the field in that game, who was defending him?
When John Barnes, But John Barnes was all right. You say striker, John Barnes is a winger, because I compare to what you do.
No, man, here's what I'm saying. When John Barnes came on in the game, because John Barnes came on late in that game, who was Diego Maradona defending John Barnes? Who was defending John Barnes? Who was preventing John Barnes from scoring? You want me to give you the name?
The Argentina defense.
You know who the defenders for Argentina? One of the defenders for Argentina in that World Cup was? They rate him as one of the best defenders ever. One up. Passarella. You remember that Passarella was at that World Cup? You remember the Argentina defense at that 86 World Cup soldier? Because you know the history of football. So you tell me if that Argentina... Go ahead.
Diego... Yeah, man, but when John Barnes, and that was England's fault, when John Barnes come on, John Barnes was leading up just as that's how Bonnie Shaw was. That's why I agree with the coach to play Bonnie Shaw. John Barnes was the best player in that England team through the qualifier round. That's why people could not understand how he never started the game. And when he come on for the 15 minutes of game, he come on and miracle. I don't know how Gary can never score the second goal.
Because but what I'm saying to Soldier, the notion.
And then look into it. After that, what Diego done? You see Diego take the ball and beat 5 of the English players.
I am not denying. What I am saying to you, Diego Maradona was the most influential player for Argentina that day. He did not do it alone. That is what you're saying. You said that Diego Maradona did it alone. He did it by himself.
Respectfully management. Respectfully management.
What I'm saying to you, my brother, when you finish, I say, understand what I mean. I don't mean is 11 play on the field. I don't mean that Maradona, him alone, play the whole 11 England player. But what I'm saying to you, when things happen and the team back against the wall, he said, give me the ball. I'm the man. I can do it. And he take the ball and done it. Remember the match when Romanica come back and score 2 goals. When Romanica come back and score 2 goals for West Germany, Diego take the ball, Diego take up the ball again, Diego take up the ball again. Remember, and when he come back, even 1990, when they were playing Brazil, and they said, no man at all Diego cannot score. And when Diego take up the ball in the middle, Junior Caesar and all of them, them run leave Kenija, Diego look up. And when he look up, he just chip it straight across, give Kenija. And Kenija run away and go and score that 1-0 and beat Brazil ball them all out of them close. But what happened? Diego with one magic. Diego get a touch and Diego create something. So that is what I'm talking about. Him carry the team. That's what I'm talking about, management. I'm not talking like Diego play against 11 man and no other man and not on the field when I say him alone carry the team, my brother. And I know you understand what I mean. So what you're saying then is that Bonnie Shaw should have been more influential in the game. Yeah. So that is what you need to say. That is what you need to say, because how you guys are communicating is like she needed to do this by herself, because that's what Maradona did. That is how it sounded. That is what we have to make sure we understand. Because that's why I said to you. That's why I said to you, management. If I want to show, you was on the show. Sorry. That's why I was said to the guys themselves. When Bonnie Shaw and the 4-player marking out Bonnie Shaw, I would put Jody Brown up front and make Bonnie Shaw come down in the middle and string the passes to Jody Brown, because Jody Brown is quick. To me, Jody Brown quick, although Bonnie Shaw bigger. Jody Brown look like he's a faster runner and Bonnie Shaw to me. So that's why I said I would switch Bonnie in the middle and make Bonnie string some pass through to those players, because string those balls to Jody Brown and the other girl that was there. And the girl that get the header in the last half, she have a very good game. And the 2 sisters have a very good game, because even the one that running back, what this sister's name?
Swaby.
Swaby. the brown one have a very good game. She play. She girl one time. The girl knows that Girlz. I don't know if you take notice. She she'd have her nose was bleeding, and she's still giving 150% to the game. So congratulations to the girls then. Then done very well. They make Jamaica proud. They lost, and I don't even feel any way because you know why? To me,
you feel away.
They perform well.
You feel away.
I bet you know. When I the mistake that Black would make, but I said okay.
Why you saying that? Why you saying that Blackwood? Like, all right. While I understand that Blackwood could have defended better on the ball, do you know that diagonal? The Matthews, there are two defenders that the player actually got around to make the diagonal pass. And remember, leading up to that, Jody Brown made a mistake. That led so sometimes we look at the last action instead of the series of action. All right. So that's why I don't want us to blame anybody, but just understand.
No, I'm not blaming anybody, I'm not blaming anybody,
But you just said but you just blame Blackwood.
No, and I'm not blaming her, Me say only the mistake that's the error that she make. I never blaming her because you have to make an error for your goal score. Someone has to make an error for your goal score.
She's not the only one who made an error. Because the error,
but
it led to.
Nobody not going to remember. No one not going to remember the mistake for that person.
Of course, they're going to remember that if we had scored the goal at the other end, we would not have faced a counter. That's how you break down the game. But I had muted Cataract, and I know he has a comeback, and he understand me. So I am going to say thank you to you, and then maybe you want to see on the line because he needs to clarify because he's going to say that I moved the goalpost. So I'm going to give him his full due to talk uninterrupted. Do not interrupt him. All right.
Is the under 15 going to start shortly?
In 30 minutes, Agent Zero.
30 minutes, right.
Sorry, not Agent Zero.
No, I don't think you moved the goalposts. You lifted up the whole pitch and everything. So, look here. There are always 11 or 10 players on the field, depending if somebody gets a red card. But when we say that player, he did it, it meant that that player stamped the authority and impacted the result of the game. Right? There was in that Argentina, let me see if I can remember. I know somebody will type it up and tell you Daniel Passarella. So you famous, you can read the people that comments and get what answer. But there was players like Neri Pompidou, right, who was in the goal, who would have made saves during that that Argentina tournament. So it's not Maradona alone, but comment the man. I think that's what Soji is trying to say. And if you recall, when you asked the question about the 3 keys to victory, my last key was that our marquee player would have to show up and show out. And when you ask what I meant by that, I say she would have to put the ball in the back of the net and score 1, 2, or 3 goals. Right? That did not happen. And we are on our way back home. We are in the hotel packing our way. Right? You couldn't blame Rebecca Spencer for the goal. But I pointed out to you that the defensive unit, including the goalkeeper, was the key to victory. And they were broken down one time. And that was it. But we do have to, I believe, in overall, talk about how effective we are with our set players, because as within the Gold Cup, it was a set play that broke down that led to a counter-attack, and we were eliminated, right, for the first goal for Mexico. And we do have to speak about having 1 or 2 very clinical strikers who can put away full and half chances. That when you give them a sniff on the goal, it's all over. And I believe in our men's team, in this women's team, we don't really have that. Bunny Shaw to me reminds me very much of our own Michael Antonio, right? Bustling, they use a lot of brute force, um, and overpowered defenders, right? They break tackles. They do need assistance though. They do need that partner that when they draw defenders or break a tackle and can lay off a pass though, that we can be assured the ball goes into the back of the net. But well done to the girls on an unimaginable run. Before the tournament, most people would have had us out of the tournament, maybe on 1 point, drawing with Panama or maybe beating Panama, but with 2 losses. And the fact is that we conceded 1 goal our tournament, but unfortunately, we picked the knockout round to concede the goal, and we were knocked out.
Yeah, and listen, at the end of the day, kudos to Colombia. I thought it was a brilliant diagonal ball across the field. The player who took that ball, yeah, we can say Blackwood could have done better, but she took it brilliantly inside, and she scored a brilliant goal. Right, she got it between Rebecca in goal and the Swaby sister who was coming back. So and sometimes you have to, if you're going to lose, sometimes you have to, like, you get beaten by an excellent player, and that is it. But I think there's a lot that we can take away from this. Like I said, a lot of these players will come back. We have to find a way. I think for me, I feel like the same issue that we have with our men's team is the same issue we have with our women's team. I don't think we have that creative midfielder who can, like, that can make that pass. No, that can make that one pass in a game to give our center forward the opportunities to score. And we have to find a way. We have to find a way. Wall Soldier, we have to find a way on the male and the female side of football to kind of have that person, the Kevin De Bruyne alike, player, or just somebody in the middle of that park who for the game they will make that one telling pass that gives you a quality opportunity. Because the truth is, throughout the tournament, I don't think in all the games that Bonisha has played, from this World Cup to the last World Cup, she has had an opportunity, like a chance that she missed. Whatever she has done is just, like I said, cataract is her strength that she has used, create some openings, and she fired. And I think that's something that we need to look at. Who is going to be that creative person in the middle of the park, the box to box, or the number 10 or the false 9, who is going to open up the space to give her at least one, opportunity per game, at least one. And then we can say, you know what? It's because she missed the opportunities. Because I cannot recall her missing anything. All right. But go ahead, Soldier. You were going to say something, and then we'll take a couple of other calls.
Yeah, the girl, what I think should go to the World Cup, I'll take her even over Trudy. What's she name? A girl named Mel. What's she name? Melio, this American girl. Melio. I watch her play and she could be that creative player for Bonisha. She could be that creative player, because I don't know. I was surprised to see that she never. I thought she was there, And when I see the team, I realized she's not there. So she is the girl I would take, because she have that ability to make those type of plays. If you watch her management, I remember who I'm talking. I don't know if you know who I'm talking. You know who I'm talking?
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
She should be there, because she right now, she was the best. She could play that role for her. If you take notice so much, and she scored a goal from midfield too. So I don't know why she go to the last World Cup and she done well, and I don't know why she never in this team.
In the last World Cup, you're talking Havana Salon. That scored in the last World Cup.
No, man. No. A girl named Melo, man. A girl named Melo, something, another man. I was reading up about her the other day. Since she have a degree in criminal law.
Oh, Carmela Anthony?
You know. No, she named Melo. I think it's Melo. I think that's her name starts today, so I don't remember. I have to go back and look at it. But she went.
Marlo Sweatman?
Marlo Sweatman, yeah. Marlo Sweatman. Why she never be there? Because she could play that role what you're talking about. As I talking with you. Marlo Sweatman, but she was doing good in the qualifying match when she was playing in qualifying around them.
Yeah, but I think she only played when Vin Blaine was there.
Oh.
When a new coach
came. Okay, but Vin Blaine know the ability of she would make a difference. She would make a difference because she attacking.
But that's a lot of supposition. That's a guess game, Soji.
Soji, you have. Let me say something before me go. When I look at it, the reason why these European team, I 100% know Jamaica will beat England then they come. England glad is never Jamaica they play now. But why? Because England European team, they do not used to play them that rough them up and run it at them because they used to play in the ball, them bunks, backs to backs. But these teams play different. So that's why I think Colombia, and I think Japan is the danger in the tournament. Japan is the team. To me, I'm a betting man. I'll put so much my money on Japan tomorrow. I know the odds and bet on Japan.
Okay. Yeah. So
Japan, I'm going to bet through it.
So how much money are you going to give the girls now?
How much money I'll give the girl? I would say maybe I'll give them 2,000 or I can give them 5 again.
All right, so you bet up yourself. We'll talk. Yeah, Ketarak, you were saying something to Solji.
Yep, no, that can pass. I was asking you which creative midfielder didn't sign a letter or something like that. I don't know what somebody was talking about.
Marla Sweatman, I know Marla Sweatman, the person, she was in the team when Vin Blaine was there. I think she was only called.
Yes, she's the one. She's the one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Me think the gods.
Soldier, I think in the bush.
Soldier, later, man.
She's the one.
Soldier, they're the phone.
Later. All right, later.
Yeah. Soldier, I don't know the bush. I'm bush for me. On the 15 team now, going ahead. Quickly, we have 2 minutes, Mannings. Kai Miles, I am like what I see from the young man. He seems to have transitioned from the Manning Cup.
No,
it's Manning Cup. It was a Freudian slip. I could have said schoolboy football and just covered everything. But he got injured when it was time for the under 17. But really, he looked the real deal. You explain why he might have faded 3 games in 3 days, and I wanted to know if that's a regular thing that you do to young players, because not even big men can manage. And is it an hour or 70 minutes that the game went on for?
70 minutes. The games are 70 minutes.
Right. So that's still.
So the Jamaican team is Samir Doshi in Zidonin, McLean, Earl Dennis, Kai Miles, Justin Hills, Jamari Nolan, Jaquan Brown, Malik White, Deshaun, Anthony Jakes, Owen Jump, and Oren Miller. So lots of changes. And you figure that's what I'm saying. You figure that would happen because the you understand
squad rotation.
Yeah. The squad rotation and things. So lots of changes. So the game is about to start. Jamaica versus Mexico. Kai McLean is really looking good. But guys,
all the best to the young boys.
Jason Guna, if you go on CONCACAF Go, just type in CONCACAF Go and you'll see all the games. Once that first, let me see if I can. Let me
my out here. I'll try to catch up the game.
Yeah, I'm going to do
all the best to the boys. Hope everybody gets through injury free. I hope this game is in Santo Domingo, where there was a better pitch, Because the pitch yesterday seemed a bit questionable in some parts.
It is the same pitch they're using because this zone is played.
In San Cristobal?
It's the same, yeah. It's the same, yeah, San Cristobal. So I'm going to put the link in the I hope I can do this, right?
In the description. Put it in the description.
In the description?
Yeah.
All right, so right now the link for the game is in the I'm going to pin it in the description. All right. So for those who want to watch the game, you can just the link is in the description, right? Right. Let's put it right there. So you just go, you like the video, bam, and you will, yeah, it's in the description. Bam, there we go. All right. So if you, yeah, you will see it there and you can watch the game. If you're not able to watch it, then Shireen Grant, the link is in the description. So, oh, Jason, you're not seeing it. Okay, you're seeing it. Okay. Okay, great. His grandparents have awesome. So Shireen, the link is in the description. Persons who are on the stream, so you can just hit that, and then you can go. It will take you directly to the Jamaica game. It's very, very easy to do. All right. And whether you are here or in the States, it should work for you. But the Mexicans are on the attack. The goalkeeper has changed as well. So lots of substitution for the Jamaican team. They have already advanced to the second round of the tournament. So this is just to see who tops the group. So we'll keep you up to date on that. Because we did have the what's next for the. I know many of you were watching the game. You don't see it in the description. Of course, it's in the description. You sure you're looking in the description? It's in the description, man. Just refresh your thing. It's in the description. I am sure it is in the description. I just went there and I saw it in it. So just in the meantime, as you do that, hit the like button. So go to this video. All right, let me see. I am going right there. Let me see right now. So I am sure sports. Bam. Yeah, so I don't know how they're not seeing it. Hit the description. What you have to do, you have to refresh it though. Right? Trust me. Here somebody said them see it already. Yeah, you have to refresh it. Because remember, I would have put it in the description after, so you have to refresh. So once you refresh it, you will see it in the description. It is there, man, because I am seeing it. Let me see if I can, yeah, it's there. See? See there, it's right there in the description. It's in the description. Sure. So just refresh it, Shireen. Refresh see everybody find it. So just refresh your I am sure sports, and when you refresh, then you go back to it, or you close the one you have and go back on YouTube. Type in I am sure sports again, and when you go to it, go to the description, and it is right there. And you click on it, it takes you straight to the game. That's why you don't see anybody else, because all of them find it now. Jamaica on the attack. Shot at goal over the top by the Jamaican. So Shireen, just tell me if you get it, or if not, then I can figure out something else. Or if you go to CONCACAF Go, you can also do that, and you keep scrolling down until you see the Jamaican game. Yeah. condition of the field is not the best. I think because so many games and they have had some rain and stuff. Oh my Lord. Poor, poor, poor. Yeah, the field, the surface is not good at all. All right, so Shireen, tell me if you've seen it now, you know. Awesome. All right, Triple E, good, good, good. Shireen Grant, I'm waiting on you, you know, so tell me if you see it. Let me know if you're seeing it. So once you're seeing it, then I'm gone. So let me give you the Jamaican starting 11 so you can get familiar with them. Samir Doshi of Kingston Academy. He's a goalkeeper. You have Zinedine McLean of Phoenix. Earl Dennis, number 6. Number 7 is Kai Miles. He's the captain. Kingston Football Academy. Justin Hills, midfielder. Jamari Nolan of Mount Pleasant. Jaquan Brown, defender. Malik White of Cavaliers. You have Deshaun Anthony Jacobs of Cavaliers. Owen Jump of Mount Pleasant. And Orel Miller is there, right? Then you have Justin Murray, Dwayne Berger, Donald Stewart, Kai McLean, Giovanni Taylor, Cadriano Marsh, and Deshaun Byfield. Those are the substitute. All right, Mr. United. So right now you probably were watching I Am Sure Sports. What you have to do is to close it, go back into YouTube when you close it, and type in I Am Sure Sports. When you go back to the video now, you go to the description. Because if you're watching it, you would not be able to see it because you're still working with the old description that was there. All right, so you have to refresh it or restart your YouTube and type in I Am Sure Sports again, and it should be there. When you're going, see, you just keep going down until you meet, you'll see the Jamaica game. I think it's the last one on the thing that is there. So let me see, let me know when you find it, Mr. United. Shireen Grant, or Shireen Garrett. Oh, Shireen Garrett. Tell me if you have found it, please, you know, because I want to make sure that everybody's seen it, you know. Sir Wallace, blessings. Mr. United, tell me if you find it. Shireen Garrett, tell me if you find it. Once you guys have done so, then I know that my time has come. Good game so far. I mean, like I said, this is 3 games in 3 days. Jamaica nil, Mexico nil. In the 10th minute of the game, Mexico still I would say having the better of the possession. No team has really settled the ball down yet. Ball headed back to the goalkeeper, the Jamaican custodian. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of this game goes. Yes, you figure that there'll be lots of substitution. I think they get a couple of days rest before the other round of the game begin. The other round begins. Good ball played. Trying to come across, but straight. Yeah, the field is not. Yeah, the field not in the best of condition. I'm telling you. But this youth tournament for them to be using 18 players for a tournament like this, you know, when it's 3 days, 3 games, it's really rough. I think they should have had more players. All right, so Mr. United and Shireen, have you found it? No. You're not answering me, no. Yes, so I have 17 minutes to go. And listen, I want to remind you, for those of you who are still on, like if you want to, if you have not yet hit the like button, subscribe and share, please do so. And here is how you can support the I Am Sure Sports platform. We have lots of stuff coming up for you, even in the World Championship. You understand me? We will have Pioneer and all our track and field people who will be here with you for the World Championships. Yes. Have a couple of big events coming up. Yeah, on the channel in a couple of days. Big interviews. Legends Corner. The return of Legends Corner. Yep. Some of the names that you have been asking me to get, we will be having them on the platform. Yes, indeed. So we closing around 15 minutes. Watch out the rest of this first half, hopefully. For some reason, I feel like the second half of this game, the Jamaican team will look better because a few of their starters are actually a few of the regular starters are actually on the bench. Who are some of the guys who normally start that are on the bench? Well, the goalkeeper 1, McLean 2, Taylor 3, Marsh 4. So I think the addition of those guys in the second half may give the team some oomph. "15 minutes, still 0-0. Feel not in the best of conditions. What a good shot there by the Mexican. Very good save by the young Jamaican goalkeeper there. That one took an awkward bounce before him. Player was given too much space in the middle of the park at that time. Very good shot. Number 16 for Mexico from around 20 or so, 23 yards out, firing that one low to the right of the Jamaican custodian, who went down and got a slight touch on it, and it went out for a corner kick for Mexico on that near side. The outswinging corner, it looks like it will be. Comes in, swing this one in high. And it's all cleared off the line, fired at the goal, and Jamaica break out with it. Here is Kai Miles, the captain of the Jamaican team, trying to break away. Good pass he makes. The player was waiting on the ball to come to him instead of going to meet it, and that was an opportunity for Jamaica to catch the Mexicans on the break. But the Mexicans are in control here in their own half, just playing it from side to side. Well, big up Warrior 777. Again, the Mexicans come on the attack. Good play, and they have been really pressuring the Jamaican down the side. What a shot over the top. Can cutting in, from the left into the right and firing that one off the right foot. It goes over the top. But this side of the defense, the right side of the defense of Jamaica, experiencing severe pressure from the Mexican team. But it's still 0-0 in the 18th minute of the game. Ball booted long upfield, but the header won by the Mexican. Again, they come down. This left side goes out for a throw-in this time for the Jamaicans. I think the condition of the field is making it very difficult to play through the middle. And one of the better wing players again, the Mexican are attacking, and it goes over the top again. They are just pressuring the Jamaican down, the Mexican left, the Jamaican right. Jarvis, just if you go in the description for this video, so just close the YouTube, go back on I Am Sure Sports, look for this video, go in the description, and you should see a link, and the link will take you to the game. Jamaicans playing it short, then trying to play this one long upfield, and they managed to win it. What can they make of this one? Poor play that time, right into the arms of the goalkeeper. And the Mexicans have it again, having the lion's share of possession in the early stages of this one. So the coach need to ensure that they're leaving too many spaces in between the lines. There are no lines that they're playing, but these are young players, so maybe that is again they come down this left side, cutting inside again, and this is your favorite play. And look at the team dropping off. But won by the Jamaicans. Again, the ball stays still in the middle of the park. Don't know. Need to make, again, they come down the same side, and the coach needs to make an adjustment here. And he cuts inside, looking for the shot as usual, trying to get it on his, but cleared out by the Jamaicans. They give it away to the Mexicans again. And they're attacking. This is where I think our coaching needs to improve. You can't have every single time, again, they cut inside and they kick. Now, since we have been watching this, they have done this 6 or 7 times. At some point, as a coach, you have to make some sort of adjustment during the game. It's very hard, so they're taking a water break. The coach needs to make an adjustment, change the player, adjust the team, or something. The in-game management is, I find, I don't know. I have a problem with the in-game management of the football sometimes. The coach is not making the adjustments and the changes. You can tell that if this area is not clogged up by the Jamaican, the Mexican could get a break. If you don't do that, you have to make the adjustment. So move the right winger, play 4, flat 4, let one come out there, play 5, something, but make an adjustment and don't concede a goal. All right, cooling break is over. Around 13 or so minutes before this first half come to an end. So I think, like I said, if I were the coach, I'd make some adjustment just to hold this out without conceding. You know, again, the Mexican, if I'd ask you, where are they attacking? You will know. Again, they're attacking down the left side. I think the Jamaicans trying to slow the game down. Have around 6 minutes before we come to the 2-hour mark, and then we'll be ending the show. So please remember to hit the like button, like, share, subscribe if you have not yet. And coach made no sub, and again they go down this left side, but good defending this time. Bless up, yeah, to be. But if I tell you, again, this is just me. I think the problem we have with our football is this. A team will come down the right or the left 20 times, and we don't do anything. We make no adjustments. There has not been one Mexican attack on the other side of the field. Ball played into the box. So sometimes they just make a change. The Jamaicans with a break. What will they do this time? Oh, again, that play on that side of the field, waiting on the ball to come to him. He loses it. Don't want to be too hard on the young players, but we have to, yeah. See, if you notice, when they try to go on the other side of the field, the Jamaican win the ball easily. good attempt that time. But again, the Mexican come down the left-hand side, their left, our right, and they had an opportunity to go down right, but you know where they are coming? They are coming back down this left side again. There you go. And I would do exactly what the Mexican is doing. The Mexicans are doing. They're having no pleasure on their right side, so they keep coming down our left. Again, the ball played out to this left side by the Mexicans, but good covering, defending this time by Kai Miles, the captain of this Jamaican team. But again, they cut inside, outside, down the same side. There you go. Down this left side again. Ball booted high, long, upfield. Hey, wow, go on, General Pepsi. I'm gonna tell me, hey, Pepsi, you know, see, I'm gonna talk to me the other day, you know. I said, boy, you ain't talk, you know. No, they want function for the team, you know. You understand me? The man said, yeah, man. Good keeping by the goalkeeper. The man said, yeah, the man talk, man. The man said, Pepsi know football. I said, hold on, what the man talk about? Pepsi know football. They, you know, big ball, you know, must know football. Are you bridging too, you know? Him say, yeah, man. Him say, you are talking. Because you don't know we support the same big club, you know. One big club. Arsenal. Yeah, that's how you say, yeah, man. You're making some of the same points he was making, you know? Again, the Mexico come down this side and the ball played in. This could be it. Oh, headed up by the Jamaicans. And they put it high and long upfield. But again, the Mexicans come. And the coach will not make any changes. Oh, shot this time into the, over the top. And I am telling you, why don't they just put their left back over the side for just the rest of the half? Or have one of the forwards come and block up that side? Oh my Lord. Come on. We can make a little adjustment. Corner kick for Mexico. 0-0. CONCACAF U15 Championship. Players are looking tired. Corner played in short. Good defending by the Jamaicans. They pressure the first and second ball. Free kick for Mexico. Hey, brain drain. Somebody said they taught me sports. Somebody, nobody taught who sports. You must be kidding me. People, let me tell you what, it's just life, you know. You know, brain, you know how it is, brain drain. People always want to take credit for things. People, they always want to take credit. You understand me? People never take credit for your failure, you know. They always take success. You start doing good. Oh yeah, man. Then me used to, you remember time they used to go to school, and me they give them the 2 ice in the morning when they go to the exam and pass the exam, you know. You understand me? And me they say good morning when they go to school, God bless you. And people always want to take credit, man, for success. But when you fail, oh no, man, I don't know them man. You must be mad, man. Them man. Yeah, you know, that's Jamaica for you right there. Corner kick again for the Mexican as they try to play that one in from the left-hand side. People, listen. This is the last minute, and then we're going to close the show until later we come back on, right? But I'm saying that, listen, there is the information for Zell for those who want to contribute to the channel as we have lost some of our things. You can do that, right? So please go ahead and do that. Soji, Zell, Brain Drain, AM Henry, all of you, see there, right there. Go ahead and do it. No super sticker, no super chat. That can happen right now. So in the meantime, in between time. But it is true, brain drain. It's absolutely true. Nobody takes, when you're failing, nobody don't know you anymore. But you have success, they are going to say they played a part in your success. I'm telling you. It's unfortunate, you know. Yeah, you know, many people you say, oh yeah, man, Elaine and I used to go to school together. We're in the same class. No, that she not winning. You don't hear schoolmate or anybody coming out and talking about her. I'm telling you. Again, the Mexicans are on the attack. Oh, shot blocked by the Jamaican shot. Oh, brilliant save. Whoa. It's like forward versus defense right now. But good goalkeeping. But we're just going to bring this to the halftime interval and then we will end the show. It's always a pleasure spending times with you. Oh, this Jamaican team, they are just defending. Watch. They are just defending. Look at that. Oh, my word. It's not looking good for Jamaica. It's certainly not. It's not looking good. See, the goalkeeper is down. No, Soldier, I don't know if any of them are from Senton. I know a couple of them are from Mount Pleasant. There are a couple of them from Mount Pleasant, but I don't know if being from Mount Pleasant don't necessarily mean that you're from Senton. You understand? Because it's an academy. So I'm not sure any of them are from Senton. But people, if you know if any of the players are from Senton, let me know. So the same can get them into England. To play football, of course. I can't afford to pay for them brain drain. I have no more super sticker, super chat, so I have to sell them to complement my income. I have to sell the flag at the big back TV, sir. I have no more super sticker and super chats. I have to sell the big back TV. Just seconds to go before the halftime interval. Mexico nil, Jamaica nil. If Jamaica wants to win the zone, they have to win the game. It wasn't. No, man, I was there this week. You know. It was a week before Pastor Garfield was there. Yeah. Original Ratty, bless up yourself. You need to get his book, you know, try. Him have some nice book, you know, try pin up. when we go to the interview, sir, we can't manage, we can't wait no longer, you know. Can't wait no longer, you know. That's supposed to be one of my birthday presents, you know, for interview a big legend like you, you know. Drew Fortis, I will talk to you one away, here. I will talk to you one away. So just text me one away and I'll explain to you what happened. El Padrino, big up yourself. All right, so it's going to be halftime, people. You won't be seeing me for the second half because the show, we are going to end the show. But it's always good being with you. It was a good show today, and yeah. you know, brain drain. You would not believe. It is not mismanagement, you know. It's just what Jamaicans would call bad mind. Good, this could be a chance. Oh my word! The one chance that Jamaica had, it fell to the man you'd want it to fall to, Kai Miles, but he hit it off the goalkeeper. Oh, this could be a red card. Yeah, but I can't. All right, Brendan, I cannot correct the problem because it was taken out of my hand. I have done what I'm supposed to do. So they have given me a time by when they will have it rectified. But listen, it's unbelievable. Like, I don't know why people do things like that. You understand me? Like, come on. We don't have to like each other. We don't have to agree with each other. You understand me? We don't have to talk to each other. But we can't just leave each other. You stay where you are, I stay where I am. And I don't care about your business. You don't care about mine. I don't try to stop you. You don't try to stop me. That's all I say. All right? I think I'm hoping that by September, you see how far it is? That's like months. This is from June, July, August, and then it's in September. But it is what it is, man. You know, I always tell people that God is in control, man. He's sovereign, you know. He's above all and he's before all. And he's a provider. So you understand me? It's good because it shows that, listen, we're not dependent. We're not here to make life out of this. We are here to do this as a hobby. So it's just the whole process. Yeah, you don't like it because we shouldn't operate that way as human beings towards each other. You understand me? Yeah. But it's all good, man. It's all good. Chris Roman, just go in the description. If you go in the description for this video. So if you're on it earlier, you have to come off, go back on I Am Sure Sports, hit the like button, go in the description, and you'll see a link for the game. All right, so some person's still asking where they can find the game. So let me see. All right, it's halftime. Listen, again, I want to say thank you. I am going to, yeah. So the link is in the description. Anybody else watching this, you'd have to text me because I'm going to go right now. But like I said, for those of you, if you want to help, you want to contribute in the meantime, there is a Zelle link right there. You can do that. I am Management. This has been I Am Sure Sports. And as usual, when it gets to this point of the show, we say we are over. And we are O-U-T out of here.
You better prepare yourself for the big time so you can tell the kids about it. Yo, this is Delirance. So remember, Green and Yellow Organization presents the annual Ali Cup Junior Football Tournament. It's an invitational thing, so you know it loud. August 10, 11, and 12. You see, August 10th are oversteps. August 11, Jamaica College, and August 12, Excelsior Ground. So that when you're loud, it's proud, because we're going to bust the crowd and the cloud. Never shout out to Sambo, shout out to Chris Bailey, shout out to Scholar. Remember, the sponsors are there. Babsy Grange, True Juice, Western Sports, Sportsmax, and Sam Isaacs and Son. Delly Rankin say that when a big Ali Cup Junior Invitational Football Tournament, August 10th, 11, and 12. Be there.
All right, so there you go. AM Henry is very easy. You just same thing like you do, like for the super stick and the super chat. You just go to your account, you say Zell, bam, and you do it. It takes like 1 second. And you just type in either the name or that email address. Very easy. It's just like the super sticker, super chat feature. All right. Have a blessed day. I am Management. This is I Am Sure Sports, and we say we are over and we are OUT out of here.